So, first of all, thank you for joining us.
No problem.
I know how excited you've been to pester us to do another interview. Of course, Saturday's a big day, both on the field and off the field. One thing that a lot of fans are excited about is the free drink thing that Jimmy kindly put out as a video earlier this week. Can you tell us a bit more about whose idea that was and how important it is to get people through the gate?
I don't think it's about getting more people through the gate. I think it's more about saying thank you to our loyal fans who are still with us. I think if you scroll back through social media, Jimmy did promise to buy a pint a while back if we won a game, and it never really materialised. So we've sat down sort of during the week behind the scenes and said, well, look, let's action it, let's do it. You know, and like I say, it's not about getting more people through the gate. It's about saying thank you to the people who are still behind us, because you know, we're getting, with the exception of the midweek Tuesday night game against Peterborough, which was, you know, a horrible evening, cold, wet, and the rest, we're getting 400 or 500 through the gate still, and at this level, you know, and the frustrations that are around the results at the minute, it's a phenomenal effort from the fans, and it's a massive thank you to them, more than trying to get the new breed in. The new generation of fans is what the junior section is all about, and that's where we're trying to capture the next generation of fans. So
yeah, some exciting events have happened around the club recently. One being the deal with Birmingham U23 is now playing games here. Can you talk to us about how that came about and how pleased you are to have got that over the line?
Massive, as far as I'm concerned. I think they were here a few years ago, and they left under various circumstances. They've been to Solihull Moors, they've been to Leamington, and they picked the phone up at the start of the season and spoke to us. A lad called Tim Smith spoke to us. He'd been here before, and the fact that we're getting these people back through the door after sort of a tumultuous couple of years on and off the pitch. You know, off the pitch, it's a big tick for us. It's a big plus. You know, the surface we've got is one of the best in the league. We're very, very proud of that. There's a lot of blood, sweat and tears goes into that, and for it to be recognised, and for Birmingham to want to come this far, but to here and play on our facility is a massive plus as far as I'm concerned. We picked up Connor Shanks off the back of it, although he was from the opposition, from Huddersfield. We picked up Connor Shanks and he made an impact straight away, and we're hoping to get more lads like that over the line in the coming months. So they're looking at playing about 10 games across the course of the season, which is financially good for the club. Puts a little bit of strain on the pitch, but things like tonight, where Jimmy's taking the boys away from Liberty Way for training, helps us repair the pitch repair and longevity on the surface. So it's good. It's a massive plus.
Yeah. Obviously, off the pitch, it's a very busy time for everybody this sort of time of year. No different here at the club. Can you tell us about any exciting events that are going to be taking place in the near future?
Well, the most exciting things are the games, in our opinion. I think it's been intimated on social media and on the forums that we've got a run of games that are crucial to the club. We need to get some wins under our belt, and that's the bread and butter of what we do. Outside of that, we've got a lot going on. You know, we've got a referees course in the room next door. So we're attracting BCFA back through the door, and we want to put on more courses like that. We've got a lot of events coming up. Halloween party end of October. We've got a firework display which we did I think 2-3 years ago before COVID. It was very, very successful. That's been proven very popular. We're lining up some Christmas events, New Year's Eve events, and we just want to get the place buzzing. We've got the darts taking place now on regular on a Thursday night and at weekends, and we just want to get the place moving 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week to generate some income and get the place buzzing, yeah, on and off the pitch.
Yeah. Briefly moving on the pitch for a second. While the results haven't been the best, of course, the performances of late have really improved. I think that's obvious to see. Have you noticed that difference, and then how pleased are you to see the progression?
I think the simplest way of looking at it is sort of 2 years ago people were saying we're not playing attractive football but winning games, and I think this year is a bit of a polar opposite. We're playing okay, you know, we're playing okay, and we're finding ways to lose games, which I think when you're in a run like we are will happen. You know, Saturday was a prime example. You know, we competed for the full 90 minutes, but when you get down to 10 men, and Luke was not rushed back from injury, but Luke came into the game and was sort of being looked at to play 90 minutes after not playing for a while, and unfortunately broke down. Hopefully it's only short term. But yeah, I mean, we did it at Hitchin, got into the game, back to 1-1, and looked like there was only one team going to win it and managed to give a goal away. Did it against Colville, you know, compete for the first 20 minutes and you blink and you're 2-0 down. Get back into the game at 2-2 and they score a wonder goal to win the game. So me personally, I think the performances have been okay, but you know, the league table doesn't lie. You know, we need to pick up wins, and by hook or by crook. And I've put some notes in the programme this week. The lads are working hard. You know, everybody's busting a gut to turn it around. There's no disharmony in the camp. People are leaving, but you know, it's put up or shut up time, and Jimmy's putting it on the lads that need to work hard or need to get fit, and if they don't want the challenge, they go. You know, that's the beauty of non-league football, I guess, non-contract, and people can come and go. It's not great, you like churn, but if it's necessary, it's necessary. You know, the low point was Stratford in the FA Cup, a flat performance in what should have been everybody pushing in the right direction, because that was the only thing that we had to hold on to at the time. You know, we bowed out of that. We bowed out of the League Cup in the week. You know, but we've still got the FA Trophy and the bread and butter of the league to look forward to. You know, and there's a lot of football to be played. And everybody is doing everything they can to turn it around on the pitch, and that one element is not the only thing, but it's the most frustrating thing at the minute, because everything we do during the week builds up to a Saturday, and then it comes crashing down on a Saturday afternoon. But you have to dust yourself down and you go again. You know, the games come thick and fast, and we'll be doing all we can over these next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks to propel ourselves up that table.
Yeah. And finally, as we've spoken to you about many times before, you've got the you know, the phases that you and Jimmy and everybody's worked through to during your time as chairman. How pleased are you with the progress that you're making as chairman and as a club? And could you tell the fans, you know, just if in case they don't know, how positively things are moving?
Yeah, I mean, across the board, the last 2 years have been about saving the club. I think that's been mentioned once or twice, hasn't it, on a few forums, and that task, you know, is nearly complete. There's a few outstanding debts that are being managed. You know, we're not out of the woods yet, and we're spending this phase 2 or the next couple of years developing the club. So from my point of view, we spent the last 2 years putting the foundations in place of the junior section. The junior section, boys, the girls, the ladies, the 21s, the 18s, the academy, you know, and if the worst case scenario happens, we've got the foundations to go again. We've got the foundations to build from, you know, but touch wood, we're moving in the right direction. We're certainly looking forward on every aspect of what we do. You know, there is elements that are frustrating. We don't own our own ground. You know, it's a massive negative and a massive weight round the neck that we don't own the facility, but we are where we are. You know, we want to stay here. This is our home. It's been our home for 14 years, and we want to work with everybody who's involved in Liberty Way and everything around it, the rugby club, the landlord, and do what's best for the town. I don't know if it's been said publicly, but Jimmy certainly wants to leave a legacy for the future of Nuneaton, you know. And Nuneaton fans in the past, they've had a good 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and then it's all come crashing down over the space of 12, 18 months on more than one occasion, and I think it's going to take that long to convince many of the stalwarts of the terraces, because they'll just say they've seen it all before. So it's going to take time. It's a long project. Everything is a long project. We've got short, medium and long-term targets. We're in the process of putting a 5-year development plan together now with some external sources, and yeah, we're working every day to secure the future of the club. Short term, we're okay. Long term, we've got a lot of ambition, and what that looks like is anybody's guess.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Pleasure. No worries. Thanks.